So let's start. What is intelligence for you? Who wanna answer?
For people, intelligence.
No, for you.
For me?
For you.
No, I mean like for people and like when you say intelligence,
Yeah.
I'm thinking like artificial one and for the human one. So one is like a machine intelligence, like artificial intelligence, which is actually a bit similar with the human. I think for human, it's the thing that makes you learn or understand something. Maybe I can say, and also for the machine, it's the thing what helps it to learn that thing.
Okay.
It's hard
Any
to
other?
explain.
Any other opinions over there?
Many times in my life, I believed that I thought as a joke to others that maybe one day we understand that the pigeons are smarter than us, are more intelligent than
The pigeons.
pigeons.
Okay.
But I'm really worried that yes, right.
Like this is Rick and Morty episode.
Come on, if they were intelligent, they would stop pooping over our heads.
No,
No,
because
I have my own.
they can see from the.
Silent wisdom.
I think oftentimes intelligence is connected to the capacity to learn or retain information, whereas I think it's very little connected to that. It's more like your capacity to analyze and observe than retain.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else wanna answer? Go for it.
Actually, I think the intelligence is the art of perceiving and kind of the tactfulness.
Perceiving.
Yeah, it's how you receive and send. So when you deal with people with tactfulness, so you show that, or by giving the intelligence, and when you receive the intelligence, it's how it's come to you perceive devices or analyzing devices in your mind, of course.
Okay. Anyone else? So
Maybe you.
yeah, I will, obviously, I will. So this chapter is called Worldmatics. It's like I invented the word, it doesn't exist. It's like world and mathematics, so it's like the mathematics of the worlds. And it's for me it's like life experiences, how to navigate the world, how to enjoy the world. And I started with this question 9 years ago when I proposed myself like a very big goal. I like to dream big, like to be, I mean, you can say the most intelligent person in the world, the smarter, whatever, the wisest. I don't care about the world. So I asked myself, okay, if I want to be that, what is intelligence? No, intelligence has been described in terms of speed, of memory, adaptation, logical intelligence, spatial intelligence, like art intelligence, social intelligence. There are many intelligence. But who is more intelligent? If you can draw fast or if you can calculate fast? If you travel or if you read? If you do a sport or if you watch TV shows, like who is smarter?
I think that's where like the intelligence has become such a cultural thing, because if you go around different cultures, each is gonna have like a different perception of what's more intelligent,
For the Asian culture, if somebody can do math, they will say, "Oh my God, such an intelligent person." But in Turkish, we're saying the math intelligence, the art intelligence. Like an example, we are saying matematiksel zeka. Like zeka is intelligence.
Logic or what?
No, like
No, it's the
mathematical
same word,
intelligence,
sorry.
art intelligence. So we are separating it between them because. I'm not an expert about it. You're a doctor, so you know more about it. But in our brain, but in our brain, the different parts of our brain controls the different parts of intelligence, I think.
Yeah, some areas are more linked to different activities. Okay, so yeah, I came to the conclusion for me that intelligence is not one thing. Intelligence is every little trait that creates the personality, of a person. So for me, I came to the conclusion that intelligence is equal to person. So if there are 8 billion persons in this planet, there are 8 billion intelligences, because every person is different. If all of them are alive, it means that all of them know how to survive, know how to navigate the world. They know how to make money or take food, whatever. So everyone is intelligent in its own way. So this is why I like to meet a lot of people. So this is everything I speak about about world mathematics, but we're not gonna speak about all of this because this is the longest chapter I have. It's like 80 pages, so it's almost like a book inside a book. But yeah, this is everything I speak about. Maybe later, if you want to speak about anything in particular, we can. So for me, when I came to this conclusion, if I want to be the smartest people on earth and intelligence is equal to people, so for me the conclusion was that I have to meet as much people as possible, because if I meet many people, I can learn from their intelligence and I can like take them for me in a way, like I can reproduce their behavior, I can listen to their experiences, I can copy whatever they want. So this is what I did. This is just traveling, but most people I've met is in Spain, obviously. But yeah, I have met people from all age, all gender, religion, profession. I don't know, like fascists, killer, rapists, very good people, kind, humble, anything like multimillionaires. Multimillionaires were very interesting to me. Multimillionaires people, vagabond. I love vagabond because they are on the street always. I am on the street. So I become friends with vagabonds very easily. And this is why I am very, when I speak about my ideas, I am very confident because I have tested my ideas everywhere. I have tested them here. So I am very confident that my ideas work for at least one person in this world. My ideas work. I know it's more than one, but at least one person, they can enjoy my ideas. No, it's not like just theory. I like to put into practice what I research, and it works. I can say that. Okay, this is how I've learned psychology. We're not going to speak today about clinical psychology, I don't know, depression, bipolar, schizophrenia. We're going to speak more about mental power, world mathematics, how to have a good mental room to be happy. I guess. Okay. So. Next question.
It depends on medium, because when we want to have connection with others, we need to use some sort of medium. Many of us think that medium is only on languages, but no, there's many other things must be are involved in such a thing. For example, even the smell of a person, we cannot smell it, but unconsciously
that's
have effect.
completing.
Exactly. No, please.
No, sorry for interrupting.
Everything, because many of us think that, for example, language is the most important thing for communication, but many in a form of, for example, this type of interactions that we have in such a situation, many other facts are involved too that help us to feel connections or disconnect to others. And also nowadays the technology tried to help us to be connected with each other. During for example, the online conversation, we don't receive many other options. Even we cannot have a very good, for example, video. We cannot see each other very well. We cannot hear the sound of ourselves very well, the others very well, and many other facts. Although the technology again provided some other capabilities for this type of connection, even, for example, delivering for example, even we can smell each other if we are not in having completely cyber connection. But all in all, many factors are involved that in helping us to feel connection to others or not. And unfortunately, human beings think that they discovered many things, but in reality, nothing. Okay. Have you heard about for the decade of the mind?
Decay.
Dedicate of
No, the decade of the mind.
Decay.
the
Like they're going down, no?
Dedicated.
The
Decay,
decade of the mind
decay.
project.
This word, I think, no?
Decade of the mind project.
Decay.
Decay.
Decade of the
Decade.
mind.
This?
no,
Decade.
there's the
Decade of the. Can I
yeah, you're right.
Decay.
Yes, the decade of the mind project.
It's dedicated.
The
Decade.
Yes,
With
decade
Oh,
with
okay.
the of the mind
Decade of
project.
I mean like 10 years.
The mind project.
Ah, okay. This is from Obama, no? I think he started this.
Yes, I think that it started in 2002.
Yeah, yeah.
Such a thing.
Yeah.
This
Just try to
ridiculous
understand.
game started that time.
So, why we feel connected? Anyone else?
Okay, no one heard about this?
Decade of what?
Yes.
No,
No, I don't.
it's my first.
What I searched today.
Yes.
What is that? It's some kind of technology?
No, stupidity.
It's like-
Global
they-
stupidity.
they try to research the mind.
Hmm.
Like they put a lot of millions Americans.
Not Americans.
No? Who was?
Not
Americans using other
some
people
some
probably.
things is better to not become awful. No, I'm not. I'm completely relaxed. I'm completely happy, and there is no problem.
Okay, so anyone wanna answer why we feel connected?
Uh,
Go for it.
Actually, to be connected to anyone, you need two factors. The first one is matching, and the second one is completing. So, for instance, for the matching, you need the same language to connect with someone. You need many things. You need many things to be matched with this person to connect him or connect her. I don't know. But when you want a special relationship, a special connection, the relation must be about completing. So if you have a shortage in some topic or anything, this is if this person complete this shortage, so it's your match.
So you're saying completing each other?
Yes, filling the gap.
I think like there's ones is the like matching values, interests, blah blah blah, all of that, opinions, whatever. But then there's the more like psychological side, which is often we seek people that fill some sort of void or that match some sort of wound we have psychologically, and they directly reflect that, and that's the other part.
Yeah.
Okay, anyone else?
I think it's about love, loving each other is why we connect each other.
Yeah. But the question is not like the reason, but why you feel love for some people and not for others.
Because we love some people and some people we don't just love them.
Just without the reason.
You have to
there
go
is
deeper.
a reason in your mind that you don't, maybe like that you cannot express or you can say when someone asks you, say, I don't know, I just love her, I just don't like this kind of person, but there's something under. So I think he's asking this, but I cannot.
I
I really answer
the
right
under.
now. Yeah.
We don't relate them with ourselves. I mean, they are like other people and we don't.
Also, I feel like we don't need to, like, love and connection are not the same, like, they're not always in the same box. Like, you can love people and not feel connection at all.
Like
Unfortunately.
like the Simit seller. No, I love him, but I don't feel connection with him. Okay, so all the reasons you said are right, but you can say this is like one underlying reason for it is the interferences of waves. No? So we have constructive interference and destructive interference. So this is the start and this is the result. So this evolves to this and this evolves to this. So when our frequency match other people's frequency, they do a constructive interference, and the frequencies become higher. This is why we feel so good with some people, and we feel like this with other people, because when our frequency is just the opposite of other people or whatever,
Yeah.
they get a destructive interference, So yeah, this is
So like an energy,
Eh?
like an energy. I don't know.
This is like waves, like radio waves, microwaves,
Frequency of what is that exactly?
Oh.
Like
Yes,
motion,
you're
what
asking.
is that?
electromagnetism
This is-
Okay,
frequency.
but what does it come from?
Sine.
Like how people's energy is, like, has a certain frequency.
Okay, that's the next question. Which
Brain function.
which two organs produce the biggest waves?
Produce what?
The biggest waves. Which
The
two
most
organs?
important
Heart.
Heart.
And brain.
And brain. That's it. So no?
Really heart has proved that.
Yeah, no. Heart is very electrical. No, heart is all the time. You are
Yes.
doctor. No,
Yes,
producing
I
pam
know.
pam
That's-
pam.
That's where the matching happens and the completing happens by
Yeah, no, if a person has like a peaceful heart, you can feel that. You don't know it, but you are feeling that.
Yeah.
The person's heart is peaceful, chill. I think people feel like that with me because.
Yeah, like an example, do you, when you're looking into someone's eyes or when you're meeting with someone, that you feel something? So it's like actually some, how to say, scientific thing, right? Then? About the-
Yeah, I mean, this is scientific. This is the radio waves,
Yeah, yeah.
microwaves. For humans, I don't know how much science is
this
behind
is
it.
sine function, and the below it's minus sine function, and the both above is sine, and the two sine XOR.
I didn't get anything what you said.
Amplifying sine, it's a sine functions.
Yeah, sine function. Yeah. That's it. No, so this is also like, when people say you have to flow with the universe. What does it mean? You have to lengthen the frequency of the universe. So if you flow at the same frequency, your action will be enhanced. But if your frequency is just the opposite of the universe, your action will be harder, to develop them. This is how I see, like, when we connect to love, we make more powerful. When we don't, when we are hating, we distract. Also this can be for love. If you don't want an energy, you have to create a destructive interference and you destroy that energy.
I think the best function if it was one of them is sine and the other is cosine. So then they would completing and matching each other in some points and completing in other points.
Yeah. Any other comments? Okay, let's go. So, what is freedom for you?
Traveling.
Eh?
Traveling.
That's
Freedom.
a good one.
It's like being spontaneous and not connected to a plan or someone is a freedom. I mean, like, I traveled and I booked my hotels or Airbnbs like a day before or at the same day because I was planning, I like this city, I should stay here, and I'm booking an Airbnb and I'm like, maybe I should travel one more week, 3 more cities, okay, because I'm not connected to someone. I'm not like, I don't have to lead a plan. I didn't book something before, or no one's saying, I don't want to go that city, I'm tired, let's go back to our country. So not connected to someone while doing something, being spontaneous is freedom for me.
Okay.
Freedom for me means awareness.
Means?
Awareness.
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 Yeah.
Then I am aware, then I am, for example, calm,
Mhm.
relaxed,
There we go.
have awareness. For example, in such a situation, I think that there is no, for example, there is nothing. I am enough for myself. So at the same time, I can love others, but I'm not a person who needs to receive such a thing. It's a good thing. At the age of 46, sometimes in my life, experience such a thing.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
For me, flying. Yeah, I wish I had wings and tail.
Me too.
I
Yes,
won't.
that would be
I
cool.
won't live with humans anymore. I would live in the wild. As I believe.
Good.
I think freedom is being financially stable, have a lot of money.
So not connected to
That gives a lot of freedom.
not
In this
connected to
world.
someone.
Yeah.
It means like you're not connected to your parents, to your dad, or to someone
Connected.
who have to
or
who has to
dependent.
give your being independent means like you don't need them
Yeah.
anymore.
To-
It's good, yeah.
Live. Oh, another philosopher. Welcome.
Long time no see.
Okay, so who feels free right now?
Actually,
Raise hands. Only 2 people free in this room? I feel free also.
Woohoo!
No, the rest, you don't feel free?
No, I don't believe in freedom. In somehow you would be involved in many things and
Yeah, you're involved in many things. An example, I'm working, so I'm not independent. I have to work to gain money.
yeah.
I have to save money to do some things that I want. But if I don't feel free in mind whenever, I will feel, I don't know, I'll feel exhausted probably. So in mind, I have to be free all the time. Even though like I'm working right now, I'm not in another country traveling, I'm like living with my parents right now. And yeah, I'm not independent. At the end of the day, I'm going there, I'm talking with them, I have responsibilities through my siblings or to my family, to myself, to my school. But if I'm not feeling free right now, if I cannot say, yeah, I'm free, in my mind, I'll feel probably like depressed, exhausted. So I don't know. Doesn't matter the situation. If I will be, I will feel that way, and I feel.
Yeah, I feel like freedom comes with like a complete self-acceptance.
Yes.
Which then manifests into security, like feeling secure in whatever life situations happen. And that's where it can develop in whatever other freedom we're talking about, like material, whatever. Because when you're completely accepting of self, you're feeling completely secure. There's nothing holding you back from experimenting, trying things, and that's where all the money, the success, like all of it starts coming in, because you don't set any boundaries to yourself. You have no fears. You're just gonna go for whatever there is, and you're gonna point high, and you're probably gonna get it because you're not insecure. You're not procrastinating. You're probably choosing to do something you love and you're passionate about, and yeah.
I only need to add another as a sort of
Layer?
Bound.
yes. This person must be Buddha, my sweetheart.
I am Buddha.
But my problem was that I tried hard within the previous 2 years. I'm trying meditation and try to focus on myself and try to focus on the stream of thoughts and feelings or something like this. I try hard. But after 2 years, I thought, well, I have not changed very much. And then I reached decided that Buddha worked many years to
Many.
become Buddha.
Of his
It
life.
takes time. Yes, exactly.
There was no internet, no distractions,
Exactly. Internet is the
no books,
yes, exactly.
no nothing.
But it takes
No
many
TV.
times. It was not something that you can, for example, reach to this point very easily, and it needs patience more than anything else. And after that, I told myself, okay, be patient, my sweetheart.
Which now, like, I think Buddha is actually such a bad example in a sense that, like, during years of like practice where I try to seek mindfulness and calmness and all of that, I'm realizing that that is a form of escape too. Like, you think if we're not using telephones, books, this, that, then like we're free, you know? But it's not like that, because even the spiritual practices, even the meditation, even the always expecting to be calm, peaceful, all of that can be like a form of escape too. So it's more about like experiencing life as it is, and shit's gonna come and shit's gonna be like hard and scary, but you're experiencing it, you're observing it, you're being with it, instead of just avoiding it and thinking like I just need to always be calm and zen and
Oh,
peaceful.
no. For example, during these 2 years, I try hard. For example, on my own idea too, in the realm of science, but at the same time, I try to, for example, do meditation and try to think about myself and about the storms that are happening inside me. But finally, after 2 years, I decided that I must be patient. It takes time. It's not something that happens, for example, suddenly, gradually. Patience. More than anything else that I have not learned in my life to be patient.
I
Okay.
have no patience.
Yes, I have no patience. I have no patience.
I have a different perspective.
Huh?
I have a different perspective. I think being homeless is freedom.
You'll see when you're homeless at night.
I mean, you can sleep everywhere. You don't have to work. You don't have to go to work. You can sleep anywhere you want. You can do whatever you want.
But
if
you can't eat what you want to eat. You can sleep in a hot place, in a safe
You're
place.
actually coming
Come
from a
on, you
home.
like cooking, you like eating. Need some proper food.
But I think like
Yeah.
that's a good step to like being fear free, because it's all about fear. Like
In your
we
mind.
have in our mind, we're like, oh my god, like what if I don't have an apartment? What if I don't have a car? And there's such a big fear about it. What if I don't have money? You're gonna find free food. You're gonna lay under the stars. Like you're never like
No,
you're
you
not
can
gonna die
find
because
free
of
food
it's
everywhere
fine.
actually.
Yeah, but not in the city. I think having wings would be better.
Yeah,
Because
having wings, sleeping
Yeah.
up to clouds would be
So it's
good.
the
though.
wings. That's
It's
the
about
point.
wings.
Yeah, of course you can go out of the city.
Yeah, you
and,
can just watch the safest place. I agree.
Yeah, and scavenging your food maybe from.
You just want to be an
Free,
animal,
yeah.
just.
Yeah, one of the most famous philosophers, excuse me, Diogenes was homeless. He was, yeah, really in the street.
But in which time, in which course of the time? Because
Centuries.
nowadays homeless is something horrible. The city itself is horrible. So being homeless,
In Europe, not so much. I know many happy homeless people in Europe.
And they have it like in Europe. They always have a dog,
Yeah.
at least one, but they usually have like 2, 3, and they have like a huge camping bags, like prepared everything outside.
Have you
The rain,
seen
the storm.
London by the Thames River? They have tents, and once I was walking past there, and I see they have like a LED TV inside the fucking
LED
Oh
tent.
my god, that's a lot.
LED TVs.
But I've seen with like many homeless people with a tent, literally like with some so popular place in Paris. They had tents, living in the streets, no one touching them, and yeah, probably they feel free. Good for them.
Okay, the new one. Say your name and your passion.
Excuse me.
Say your name and your passion. Passion.
Tutku.
My name is Albert.
Again?
Albert.
My passion is drawing. I like to listen to music. That's pretty much it.
Good. There is another artist here in the room.
Where are you from?
Originally from Russia.
Russia.
Okay. So for me, freedom is, according to Hegel, Do you know this philosopher, German philosopher?
I only heard.
So according to this, and I agree with his definition, like total freedom is total knowledge. And what means total knowledge? Total knowledge is like total possibility of choice. No, if you know all the choices you have total freedom because you can choose whatever you want. No. How do humans understand knowledge? It is understood by language, no, by words. Like the main source of knowledge is language. So in that case, no, like the more words you have, the more freedom you have. No, the more vocabulary you have, the more freedom you have. No, and this is, I try to illustrate this with this picture I made. So for example, let's say you want to describe reality. You can say anything and say reality, but you can say a chair, a meditation, a painting, whatever. So to describe this, it's circular, no? You have 4 words: time, space, mind, energy. It's random words, not that reality is this. So if you have 4 words, you can only make a square, no? And you have like an approximative shape of reality, no? But if you add 4 more words to your vocabulary, now you can make an octagon, no? And the shape you can create is similar, no, to reality than if you have only 4 words.
Yeah. I
So
want to say something. Like, we can add lots of dots, lots of things, but we can only get closer. But
yeah, because it's
Right.
infinite, no?
yes,
Like it's
Mhm.
infinite. Yeah, like
Yeah,
you can.
we cannot
They say,
reach.
no, like a circle is like
we're going to get closer and
Infinite
closer, but it
points.
will just we're not going to be able to reach.
yeah. So
It's enough to get.
eh?
It's enough to get closer.
yeah. For some things you can get really close, for some you can't.
Yeah.
So for example, like for a real life example, for me it's like a video game, no? Like when you play a video game, and for example you don't know, you can double jump. No, it's like when you discover you can double jump in a game. No, that mechanism, that word was always there, but you didn't know it. So when you learned, no, a new word, you discover a new mechanism of the universe. It was always there, but you didn't know because you didn't know that word. For example, for people, like it's like masturbation or lucid dreaming. You know lucid dreaming? You know here?
Yeah,
what it
I've
is?
heard about it.
No, so if
It's like you tout it's real, something like that.
eh?
Lucid dream, like you tout it's real.
It's controlling your
Yes.
dreams.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah, like managing your dream, doing whatever you want in your dreams. So it's the same, no? Until you didn't know lucid dreaming was a word, was a concept, you didn't know a mechanism, no, of your own body. So now, if someone didn't know, now you know you can control your dream, you can train your dreams. There are many, like, it's infinite, the advantages, like, you can get rid of trauma, you can learn how to play the guitar if you train in your dream. You can learn creativity for paintings, you can learn patience, anything you can learn in the dream. It's like a very nice word. So, the philosopher already understood like the power of the words, and the first philosopher, this I guess you know, like Plato, was the Turkish philosopher, who I forgot, Thales. He was born in Milet. No, you know Milet? In Turkey. Then we
Before
have
Christ,
Thales.
after Christ, what do you mean?
We have Plato. This is years ago, so 2648 years ago. It's considered the first philosopher in history.
No, it's like 4,000 years, isn't it? Before Christ.
Before the present.
Mhm.
I don't like before Christ, so I say before the present.
Okay. I'm just translating, you know.
But it's not before Christ, it's before the present. And Aristotle. So these are like one next to each other. Like Aristotle was the student of Plato, and Plato was the student of Socrates. He was the first philosopher. So they try to describe, like for example, this chair. No, so which variable can you start with to describe this chair? No, so Thales started with this called the 4 causes. So Thales started with the material. No, this chair is made of wood. No, then Plato, you probably know the famous like the cave myth. No, so Plato was very concerned about the shape of the thing. No, which which shape, what does the shape of something mean, the shape of ideas. No, because when we think of a tree, everyone has a different shape of a tree, but we understand what is a tree, no? But there is not a universal shape of a tree. So what is that essence of the idea? So this is what Plato was concerned about. No, so the shape of the chair is, or I don't know, this shape, no, like office chair. And then Aristotle began with two other variables to make this chair, no, and not any other chair in the universe. And it is who created the chair, carpenter, and the finality, no, of the chair. What is it made for? This is for an office, no, for example. Now this is, for example, to distinguish like a pencil and a diamond. You know, like pencil and diamond are the same material, no? It's from carbon, but what created the pencil, what created the diamond make it different, no? Like the diamond was like very big pressure with temperature, created diamond, and the pencil is just carbon taken from the outside. Okay, so yeah, I think this is it for now. Yeah, the important thing about the power of words. Like, I'm gonna speak about some sentences now, like the most powerful sentence I've learned in all my journey. I didn't say, but yeah, this journey for me was very hard because when I started, I have zero emotional intelligence. Zero, like my mother called me like Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. Have you seen that TV show?
Sheldon?
Yeah, the
Sheldon
comedy show.
from Big Bang
Sheldon,
Theory.
yeah.
My mother called me that because yeah, it's like the typical, no, like very smart but with zero social intelligence. So it was very hard for me this journey, but I think I'm very social now. No? So the most important thing for me about psychology and the power of word is you have to believe in those words. You have to believe in that idea, in that sentence, no? Because probably I'm gonna speak something you've heard millions of times, but have you really tried that idea? Have you really put an effort to that idea? Like, you can be presented with the most absolute truth of the universe, but if you don't believe in that, it doesn't matter. So the most important thing is believing in an idea and putting it into practice. So for me, this is the sentence that resumes all psychology. Like, it doesn't matter, you can read 1,000 books, you can do whatever you want, but this is psychology. It's excellent is a habit, Aristotle. Now we think this is like, oh, this is very common knowledge. But you know, one of the most famous philosophers came with this idea. So now the ideas that seem simple now is what made this philosopher the greatest. So it's not that easy idea. So this is a habit. Everything you wanna be good in something, create a habit every day, consistency. No, the easy part is just looking Instagram like this guy. But no, this is not a habit. No, the easy part is every day looking Instagram, not doing anything, no, like every day, 4 hours, whatever you want to be happy. I don't know, you want to have money, you want to have a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever you want, it's just a habit. This is it for me. You don't need to read anything, just a habit. You want to do something, just make consistency. It's hard, obviously, no, because if it would be easy, everyone will be excellent. But we are not, unfortunately. No? Like, for example, I like to look a lot at athletes, like Cristiano Ronaldo, I guess you know. No, everyone? Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yeah.
So, if you know, I think he wakes up every fucking day at 6 a.m., that guy, at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m., and he goes to the gym at 6 a.m. every fucking day, no? So who wanna like, no? I don't know how to say, like for me it looks like a little bit like wasting, no, your life, so much work, but he's a billionaire, so you have to choose, no, you want to be a billionaire, wake up at 5 a.m. or you want to enjoy life a little bit more, then you're going to be the millionaire, yeah, but you have to choose your habit, that's it. So, so what is for me like the biggest factor why we don't make an habit, why we don't learn something new? It's fear for me, because I feel we are afraid of anything, not only the bad thing, obviously, from death, from failing, from mistakes, no, from, I don't know, from, yeah, like, what else? There are many things. from rejection, from loneliness, from ideas, but we're also afraid of the good thing. No? We're afraid from being loved, we're afraid from help, we're afraid from succeeding. No? Like I feel fear is everywhere in our life. So the best way to combat fear is, well, there are many ways, obviously. For me, it's I like to look at science, no? Because when you are afraid of something, it's because you don't know that thing. So which methodology we have to understand things, no? Like it's reliable. It's science, no? Like in this room, like 100% of the thing in this room is made by science, no? 100%. Literally, no? It's very hard to be 100% of something, no? Science, 100%. So for me, that means that science is reliable, no? Because science is based on the mechanism of the universe, the frequency. So, no, if you don't know something, you can research it, and when you research it, the fear for me goes a little bit away because it's not already unknown. No? You have some reliable information, so you can predict what will happen a little bit. Another way to combat fear I have is to think in my deathbed when I am dying, because for me death is very like freedom, not freedom, but yeah, like give me a lot of freedom. Why? Because when you are dead, that's it. It's over. Nothing else matters. You are dead. You're not gonna feel pain. You don't have social pressure. You don't have anything, and you are dead. No. And when I think in my deathbed, like, and I'm dying, and I think, oh, how many things I didn't do because I was afraid, because social pressure, because cultural norms, because many things. No. And when you think. When you doubt if doing something or not, think in your death and think, will it matter when I die? And the answer is no, for everything, literally for everything, nothing matters when you die. So for me, thinking in my deathbed when I doubt is very, like, gives me a lot of freedom. There is also this philosopher, Epicurus, maybe you know this? I think it's around, yeah, this. So I like his sentence a lot. Death is nothing to us. I like this sentence a lot. Like death is nothing to us. You just become atoms. You don't suffer anymore, and that's it. Life is over. Okay. And yeah, another thing for a habit. A lot of people tell me, or I hear like, I am not good at drawing. A lot of people tell me that like, I am not good at drawing. It's like, do you think anyone is good at anything without making a habit? So it's not like nobody is born with a profession, with a skill, with nothing. We are born the same.
Yeah, I would say something about it. Have you ever watched Harry Styles' performance when he was a teenager? He's bad, but right now.
There are many cases where some people from young age are inherently very good at something.
Yes, but like even though they still have to work on it every time. It doesn't matter if you're born with a,
No, it's just to say we're not all equal when we're born. Like we're not.
Yeah.
There's some people who are born with like something they're like just inherently good at.
Yes. Some people are better, definitely. Like you can see the difference between kids. Some people can draw something really good before having any education about art, an example, and the other one just cannot. But also, as you said, it can be developed, can be better than the other one, because the other one will say maybe, oh, I'm already good at it and not going to take any education about it. But the other one says, I like this, but I cannot, so I have to develop myself and can be better than the other one. You know?
Yeah, for me it's like that. Any habit is like that. You start the first day, you suck.
Yeah.
The second day, you suck even more. The third day, maybe there is some improvement. By 1 week, maybe you are more or less good. 2 weeks, you abandon the habit. 3 weeks, you retake the habit. 4 weeks, you start getting better. 2 months, you are already half good. 3 months, you achieve it. No, this is it. Like for me, like 95 of skills, 95%. It's just 3 months of consistency. 3 months, every day doing that skill. Every day. But no, like we are human, we cannot even do like something for 2 days in a row. No, for example, with tobacco, no, tobacco takes only 1 month of mental strength to quit it. Just 1 month being consistent and not smoking, fighting with your mind every minute, every second is a fight. No? It's just 1 month, but we can be. I know people who, not with tobacco, with anything like who, how do you say, who suffer for something for many years, and the solution is just 1 month of consistency, just 1 month. But the mind is it's hard to control. Okay. Any comments? Okay, let's go to the next. Why don't you like everything? Or you do? Anyone here?
Like in everything?
Yeah.
Why don't you?
Why don't?
Like for some things, an example, I'm able to do something, I'm not able to do some stuff. I'm trying to develop myself about the stuff that I'm not able to do, but there are lots of things that I cannot do, and I cannot develop myself in everything, so I don't like some of them. An example about the sports, I wasn't able to run 11 kilometers when I started. I was like breathing so fast, I couldn't control my breath. I developed myself, now I can run. But for some other sports, an example, like basketball, I'm not good enough. I cannot develop myself about it. So I just like to watch, not to play. An example. Just an example.
But that's different. Like you don't have time to do something, but it doesn't mean you don't like that thing.
Like I like hating something, an example, you mean?
No. Like why don't you like everything? Like all the food? Do you like all the foods?
No,
Why
I don't
not?
like.
Why not?
Why not? Good question. Like an example, I don't eat cheese, and when I was in kindergarten, they forced me to eat, and I was just hiding them into like a parchment paper, and I was like just throwing them, and I was saying, "Oh, I ate it so that I can go to pool in kindergarten." But my parents was never pushing me about it, so I wasn't that. I didn't have that much solid idea about not eating a cheese when I was a kid. When in kindergarten, when they pushed me, I started to hate. Now I can't even touch the plate of it. Like maybe that's a reason. Some trauma that I don't even know about some things. Like I know this, but probably I have some things in my mind that I don't know or that I cannot remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one reason for sure. Anyone?
Actually, I think that the senses and the environment control what we like and
The environment,
yes,
You mean
environment and senses.
society, or nature?
Yeah, nature.
Nature.
Because for instance, you maybe like kind of sort of fruit or vegetable, but when you move to another country or to another, you may don't like it anymore because it tastes different
Yeah.
according to, of course, the nature or the environment that these fruits and veggies grown in. So
And also it can be like just biochemical development within
Yeah.
the body, like
Yeah.
if something changes in your perception of smell or your taste buds or something like that, and you just stop liking something or you start liking something.
Yeah.
So like to me, I think that it really depends what we're talking about. Like it can be genetical, it can be biochemical, anatomical, the reason can be psychological. But when it comes to maybe like hobbies, things like that, then also like it could be psychological because you would like something at one point and then you dislike it the next one. But, so there could be multiple reasons based on whatever that is.
An example I'm thinking like for kids are just like hates half of the food, half of the vegetables when they're kid. What changes?
Every 7 years, your taste,
Taste buds.
yeah,
Wow.
Let's
they
change.
change. That's why. That's the reason.
Then you gotta try to break the prejudice in your mind then.
It's a part actually of the evolution.
Yeah.
You know the evolution theory, that the adapting and when you move from place to another, and so when the environment changes.
Yeah.
So you have to choose decay or adapting and continue. So if you won't change, probably the environment will overcome over you and finish you. So if you won't adapt, and that's what happened to myriad species on Earth. And for instance, the pandas, they can't survive because they are too lazy to move from place to another. Even though there is a game reserves for them, and they trying to conserve them, but many of species maybe won't be survived soon.
Okay. Anyone else? You didn't speak, eh? The whole club. You either.
I don't listen for now.
Good. No, wanna say anything? So for me, this is the second sentence I follow a lot in my life. Everything is a choice. By this, I don't mean obviously you can choose the weather or like poor people choose to be poor. By this, I mean that you have to believe everything is in your control. Because no, if you think no, society fault, business fault, other people fault, then you are taking away the power from you. You are giving it to the rest. No, you have to believe everything depends on you. Everything, 100% of your life depends on you. Everything you like, everything you don't like. So for me, this is like a very powerful because yeah, when I discovered it, I became very happy. To be honest, I became very happy. For example, the best way to see it is, let me see, like have you chosen your taste with taste, no? Like who chose our taste, like food taste, for example. We chose it, they chose for us, who did it?
I think how can someone choose?
It depends, because if you're born with a certain type of taste buds, what you like, then it's like it happened to you. But then if like psychologically you're like, oh, that food looks weird to me, so I don't want to eat it. So it's maybe your choice.
Yeah.
For me?
You said you don't like cheese, but that was because of trauma, right? So,
No, I didn't like when I was kid also.
yani wasn't related to that.
Yeah, I wasn't eating also when I was in kindergarten, but I wasn't hating it that if it's in the same plate with my food, I used to eat the other food. Now I don't. So I didn't like it, now I hate it, maybe I can say that.
Yeah, for me it's a mix, no? Because we choose it, but for example, taste, we didn't even choose our taste, no? Usually taste is what our parents fed us when we were babies,
Yeah.
no? So now what we like now as adult is just our baby tastes,
Yeah.
no? So we are like dragging like taste from when we were babies, child, no? When we were
Yeah.
child, what did we know about the universe? We know nothing, but we have the same taste as a child, no? So because no, we didn't choose it, and
That's right.
when a taste is start in your brain, then it's almost forever. No, the younger it starts in your brain, the harder it's in your neural circuits. No, for example, with taste, but also no, there is like a big machinery, billions-dollar worthy machinery that take care that since you are born. No, because they know that the sooner they give you propaganda, the sooner they give you a taste, the sooner it starts in your brain. So, no, for the rest of your life, you are gonna have the taste that the propaganda wants. So, no, when you start analyzing why I like this, no, the way we see love, the music, the movies, you realize that we have been fed propaganda since we are children,
Yeah.
and it has been installing us. So we haven't chose many things. To be honest, when you start introspecting, you almost choose nothing about yourself.
Yeah, like almost everyone likes their parents' food, like they likes their mom's food. Like I liked some an example, like Japanese
Hey, my
food.
friend.
I like some an example Japanese, Chinese, some Asian food, but not all of them. And I have some friends like who's from Japan, and they don't really like Turkish food. But I'm thinking probably if I was born in a like a Japan parents and I eat every day a Japanese food, I would have like be in love with the. Yeah, you're right, both of them.
That's it. New friend, tell
It's okay, I like
Kanka.
social dominance, you understand?
tell your name and your passion.
Passion.
Kutku.
My name is Yiğit. My
Yiğit?
passions are.
Art?
Do I remember you?
Yeah, we met the last
You
Thursday.
changed your hair, sir.
Yeah.
So my passions are I love playing, musical instruments, and I like composing music and also studying on the for engineering materials. So yes.
Okay, we have the same passion.
It was a very specific passion. So the thing about the choice is that you can choose everything you like. You don't depend. I see many people, they don't see like they are the drivers of their mind. They just say, I like this, I don't like this. Like it's not depending on them. And no, it depends on you. Whatever you don't like, in 1 second, you can like it because there is nothing attaching you to the past. There is nothing holding you to the past. This is like very, some philosophers say that this gives you vertigo because there is nothing of your personality anywhere. There is nothing attaching you to anywhere. You can right now jump to the balcony. There is nothing stopping you from changing. So you have to be very powerful to make this choice. For example, when I discovered everything is a choice doing a lot of...
Can I make an addition?
Yeah.
So there is a quote for it. The only thing that's not changeable is the change. Do you know that quote?
No. What?
Değişmeyen tek şey değişimdir. The only thing is not changing is the changing.
Yeah.
Değişmeyen
Something.
tek şey değiş.
Yeah, you can play with the language. The only thing permanent is change, or change is permanent. You can say also, no?
Maybe this was the Spinoza's quote from philosophy, but I am not remembering the other word again. So,
Could we?
To me, what's coming to my mind is maybe it is possible to make yourself like everything, whatever you want, but at the same time, I feel like there's a reason why we don't like certain things, and sometimes it's kind of your body or your whatever saying what you should do for the good of it and what you should not do. So the liking is there for a reason. It's guiding you to what you should be doing. Even I'm not saying just in the spiritual way, but even with the foods, you are craving something because your body is needing that for proper function, which can be fooling you because sometimes you're gonna crave sugar because you don't have energy, but at least it's giving you that sign I need the sugar, and you're gonna if I need sugar it means I need this in reality. So the liking or not liking is kind of the guidance we should follow.
Yeah, this is more on a biology way, but I'm talking more about psychology, everything on your mind, like you say, you are not responsible for your trauma, but you are responsible to keep it, because as I said, there is nothing attaching you to your trauma. You can just, you are very powerful, in the end, when you are finally free from your trauma, you got rid of it, what do you say, unattached, disattached, I don't know. You got out of the attachment, so you can do this in 1 second or in 1 year, but in the end the process is the same. You just have to choose, you have to believe it depends on yourself. So this is for me a very powerful sentence. For me, when I discovered it, I am from Jaén. Jaén is the biggest producer of olives in the world. I didn't like olives. So when I discovered this sentence, I was 100% sure I was gonna like olives. So I tried 1 olive, and since that moment I like olives. So I changed my taste in 1 second. To be honest, it never happened again, but I was very
I'm really sorry, but having some problem with the taste of olive. It's a very small problem. It's not problem. It's not problem in comparison with the things that are happening in the world.
Now, do you eat olives?
Eh?
Do you eat olives now?
Yeah, I love them.
I don't like that.
So if you want, you can